guys. So today I'm going to tell you some embarrassing boy stories.
This should be funny.
Okay. So from my first story, I think I have like 4 or something. Okay. So for my first story, we're gonna name this guy Fred. Okay. So Fred sat beside me in geography class, and I really liked Fred like a lot. Mind you, I like a lot of people. So
Yeah, I was gonna say let's clear this up.
So Fred sat beside me in geography. So we'll start over. So one day, this guy named Fred, he's sitting beside me in geography class like he always does, because we were told to sit there. And we were coloring maps, so he didn't have any pencil crayons. So Fred asked me if he could borrow my pencil crayons. And since I liked Fred so much, I honestly had no idea what to say. And I was
Did you answer?
I was like, what? And he was like, can I use your pencil crayons? And I was like, yes you can. So like we just colored our map thing. So I just put the pencil crayons between us. And then he asked me.
That's cute.
Then he asked me if I had a sharpener. And I was like, yes you can.
Yeah, yes you can. Do you have a sharpener? Yes you can. You said that. It's like when you go to a restaurant, they're like, enjoy your food, and you're like, you too.
And then he's like, actually, can you just sharpen it for me because you're done? And I was like,
Wow, he
Yeah.
trusted you, Katie.
So then it was just really awkward because then he was like still trying to talk to me and I just didn't know what to say. So I was like, yeah.
I love how your answer to everything was, yes you can. Yes I can. Yes you can.
So that's Fred, and I like Fred for like, I don't know, how long would you say I like Fred for?
Guys, comment down below if you want to know Fred's real name, because it's crazy. It's the weirdest name.
Okay. Next one. We're gonna call this, I have 2 stories about this person. What should I call him?
Ooh.
I'm gonna call him Bob. Okay? Bob. So the first story about Bob is I liked Bob for like, holy shoot. I liked Bob for grade 7 and 8 in Olive High School at least. So at least 6 years. Mind you, Bob had a girlfriend in grade 7. So, okay. But so in our classroom, the desks were like shaped as like a horseshoe. So like I was like on this side of the horseshoe, and then there was like this, and then he was on this side of the horseshoe. So it was like facing. So, to be honest, I would always stare at him in class.
Just
casually. Just like
casually. I
casually.
would always stare at him.
Staring at him in class, awkwardly.
Did he ever notice?
Yeah, then this one day.
Oh gosh.
He looked back at me and made eye contact, and I'm pretty sure I've never looked down so fast in my life.
Did he say anything to you about it?
No, he didn't. He just like looked back and smiled, and I was like, this is awkward. I looked down so fast and pretended I was working. That's what I would do, or if I was like done my work, just look at him. It works. Or even like when we this is still staring at him, but like we play this game called Silent Ball, so you like throw the ball, you're not allowed to talk, it has to go boy, girl, boy, girl. So like,
what was it? It
has to go boy, girl, boy, girl.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time, unless there's not enough. And like we'd like throw it, and then like I would just like stare at him. I think the one time I got hit with the ball. Because I wasn't paying attention.
That's when you know it's becoming a problem.
Or I get out on purpose so I can just observe.
Observe. I like that word better.
Okay, now the next story about him. Okay, so basically the gist of the story is basically everybody in the school knew I liked this guy. Knew I liked Bob.
Teachers and all?
Teachers included. Because it kind of just went from there to there to there. Even his girlfriend knew I liked him, so it was pretty great. But so some of my friends, like my gym teacher, we don't need to name him because I don't think he wants to be in the video. My gym
Let's call him Ralph.
We'll call him Mr. Ralph. Mr. Ralph. So Mr. Ralph. So my friends, Joe, Susie. My friends Joe and Susie. That's what we're gonna call them. Their names were Joe and Susie, and they decided to tell Mr. Ralph that I liked this guy. And so, because we were gonna have to do dance, and we had to do the waltz. Yeah, we had to do the waltz. That's like the square, you walk and dance in a square thing shape, I think. Yeah, I think so. I don't actually know. But we had to do it. And he said, Mr. Ralph said he was just gonna, pick the names, because we had popsicle sticks. and our names are all on them, so he was just gonna like pick 2 out at a time. Well, he was gonna make sure they were boy and girl first, unless we ran out. But so like they were all telling him that he should just do it on purpose and pick our names out. So what happened is he ended up doing that.
No, no.
He didn't tell me till like a year later after I had graduated that he did it on purpose. He told me it just magically happened, or accidentally happened, or something like that. So then I was supposed to dance with him, and this was like the most awkward thing because I had like the biggest crush on him, and I think I like basically like fell in love with him. Pretty awkward. But so what happened is then my friend, she had this guy named, I need a name. This guy named
William,
and he was, not to be mean, but like the least good-looking boy in the class.
Poor William. William, I'm sure you were beautiful.
So, my friend ended up having to dance with him. So I was like, before we had to start dancing, I was like, I will switch you. I will honestly like switch you. I don't even care. And she's like, no, you have to dance with him because you wanted to. Secretly, I wanted to. So I ended up that ended up happening, and like we danced, and it was like probably like the best time ever in elementary school. Which is that's okay.
It was the best day of your little
it was.
life.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, this happened in 8th grade. The other thing happened in 7th grade. Boat staring and stuff.
Oh, I'm sure that continued to 8th grade.
It did.
And then when you switched schools, it moved to like Facebook creeping, Facebook staring. Or no, it's Facebook observing.
But so like when we were like dancing and stuff, and like we were like standing in front of each other, getting ready to like dance or whatever. And my friend, Jill, that's gonna be her name. She like pushed me into him, and I seriously stopped so fast. I was like so afraid, like not afraid, I was just really nervous. Like I like put my other foot out in front and like stopped myself from like bumping into him. Although I kind of still did a bit because it was really awkward and really fast.
What do you say?
He didn't say anything, he just smiled.
What is wrong? He doesn't say anything.
No, he talked to me. Like when we were doing it, like, okay, this is gonna sound really stupid. So like, my teacher, Mr. Ralph, was like, so like, try and like spin when you do it. So basically that meant like we were supposed to like spin like, but in the like square form.
Mm-hmm.
But he thought that it meant like, you know, when you like hold the hand and spin them out. So we did that, and then no, he talked. He's like, yes, we got it. We had to dance for a whole period, mind you. So like a whole like 40, 50 minutes. Although I did thank him after, like, the teacher.
Oh.
Because it was really nice. Okay, that's enough about.
Did you
Fred?
forget his name?
Fred.
No, Fred was the first guy.
Bob.
Yeah,
That's
there you
enough
go.
about Bob. Okay. Now we'll move on to this 4th story, and we'll call this guy
Wayne.
Jimmy.
Oh,
Wayne.
Jimmy. Okay.
Wayne. We'll call him Wayne. I like that one better.
I'm just here to make up names.
So at the end of this happened in grade 7 too. Well, a lot happened in grade 7 and
You're a busy woman.
8. I liked a lot of guys. In the end of grade 7, our class, so Mrs. Bertha, and we did it with Mr. Randy's class. They didn't have this. That's okay. We had a water fight at the end of the year, so like water balloons, water guns, and big garbage pails of bottled water.
Wait, was Bob here during this too?
Oh, of course he was.
Now, how happy were you then?
Really happy. That's all I'm gonna say. About that. And why was it okay?
Anyway, what happened with Wayne?
Okay, so what happened with Wayne is like at the end of the day, like after our water fight, like when the bell rang, because this was the last day of school, like everyone was giving like people hugs and everything, and like I kind of liked this guy too, even though I still liked Bob, and yeah. But what happened is he wanted to give me a hug, and honestly, I just like froze. I didn't know what to do. So like he was gonna give my friend a hug too, so I let him hug my friend Molly first, and then he hugged me once I like got myself together, like didn't make a stupid idiot of myself.
You had to compose yourself.
I had to compose myself exactly, and then he gave me a hug, but then like it was the best hug. Oh, I'll tell you that. But he gave me a hug. He poured water, like a bottle of water down my back. It was really cold, but it was still like the best hug ever, and that's all I talked about for the rest of the day.
So You just want people, hi, wait for water on my bed.
No, I was just talking to Molly about it, and then I was like, whoever I hung out with after school, I don't know who that was, don't remember. Told them about it. I was just so happy. I smiled the whole way home.
Because he had water on you.
And then he started like walking the same way, and I was like, hey, let's stop talking about this. Because he walked home the same way, so that could have been really awkward. Yeah, so like basically backstory, I liked a lot of guys in elementary and high school.
Please tell me you have more stories. Is that it?
Do I have more stories? Okay, so this one time, this involves Bob too. Darn Bob.
Bob's a popular man.
So Bob, so what we had to do was like Earth Cleanup Day or something. I don't know, but
Yeah.
like because we were like in grade 7, we went off the school year. This is grade 7 again. Like a lot happened in grade 7. And like so we were like walking, but like my house, like so where my elementary school is, if you go down the stairs and then across the street, then like through the other pathway, like onto my street. So like we went across the street and then we like stayed on the sidewalk, so it would be behind my house. So like we were like walking behind my house, and like I have a trampoline and a pool. And so we were like walking, and then like my dad was outside in the backyard working.
Oh no.
And then, like, we got to my house, and my dad was, like, talking to Mrs. What did I call her before? Mrs. Same teacher as grade 7
Bertha.
water fight. Mrs. Bertha. And, because, yeah, just talking. And, like, everyone was, like, looking in my backyard. But then Bob and, like, some of his friends, like, Billy. That one for sure. I like Billy, too. They were like, they wanted to go in my backyard and like jump on the trampoline and like go swimming, and like I swear my heart like stopped.
Did you let them? Did they ever come?
Well, they couldn't because it was like a school day, but like
Well,
as a whole class wanted to go in, but like they were the ones that asked, and I was like, my heart. And I honestly wish it could have happened. We should have done a field trip to my backyard. That from my dad. I would stare a lot. Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering.
It's just so emotional, isn't it?
It is. I really like Bob. I hope he doesn't watch this. Oh, that'd be creepy.
If he does, I'm gonna laugh. What if he comments?
It's gonna be freaking weird.
At least you changed his name.
Bob. Oh, but Bob would know about the dance. Oh, shoot. Oh, well then. That's
Bob,
awkward.
if you're watching, she still loves you.
No, I don't. That's a lie. From Jessica. Don't worry me like that. Okay, let's see. Do I have another story? Who do I got stories about? Okay, well, this isn't really like interacting with me. Okay, but Bob and I call him Billy. Yeah, Bob and Billy. This is another story. So
These are
they had
some
to do
great
like
names.
a playground project in grade 7. Yep, that happened
So
in
what's
grade
that?
7
Like
too.
you have to make a playground?
Yeah, we had to create our own playground.
Gotcha.
So what Bob and Billy did is they went to one of the parks near where they live. Instead of like actually like making one, like they like made a video and like they would like go and like go on the playground and everything with
Whoa.
climbers and like say what they would do instead, so it was like safer, like the playground was supposed to be safe. So like they made a video, and honestly like it might have just been my bias because I liked them. But seriously, like I thought that was like the best project and the best video ever. Like I thought theirs was just the best. Like I was just like zoned in when we were watching it. I don't know. The other projects weren't that interesting. I just really liked this one.
Not even, oh my gosh, what was his name? I don't remember his name. The guy that hugged you with the water bottle.
No,
No, his wasn't as interesting.
that was Fred. No, that wasn't
No.
Fred. That was Joe. No, that wasn't Joe. I don't know who that was. The guy that hugged me with the water bottle. I can't remember these fake names. I know the real names. Okay, so I like this guy in high school. And like, we are gonna call him Thomas. We're gonna call him Thomas. I don't have any friends named Thomas, so that works. So, Thomas, I don't even remember how I got his number. I think he gave me his number. Yeah, he gave me his number. Because I asked for it. I think.
Is this hockey player Thomas?
Yeah.
No, you got it from some girl. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
Did
someone gave me his number. It's okay. He knew. It's all good. It's safe.
It's safe. Why wouldn't it be safe?
I don't know I like was a creeper and like stole his number.
Gotcha.
I was given it from someone with his permission, basically. But then like I was like texting him and like I would text him. I'm surprised. I worked up the nerve to actually text him. I wouldn't talk to him face to face because that was just awkward. And then one time I got really gutsy. I decided that I would ask him out over text message. This is probably like the most awkward, gutsy thing I've ever done. Like, okay. So it was really, like, I was scared. Like, I thought my heart was gonna like pound out of my chest. Like, I was convinced it was gonna like come out, you know, like cuckoo clocks and the bird like pops out. So I felt like my heart was
it worse than when Bob and Billy wanted to come swimming?
Oh no, the worst was when I went dance with Bob.
Oh.
But what's this guy's name again? Thomas. Thomas said no, which I was okay with. But like, it was really the most scary thing I've ever done. No, not the most scary thing I've ever done. But like, it was still like really awkward. But then like, I still texted him after that. But then things were just like weird.
It's not the same.
It's just not the same. But yeah, those are my stories. But yeah, just some back information I liked about like a lot of guys.
What are you gonna get started on your love?
Oh yeah, I have love letters too. Thank you for watching my awkward stories. My embarrassing stories about guys. I think eventually we're gonna have to get her to do some kind of story sharing. Don't know about what. But something. We'll figure something out.
Her face is all red.